called out by the extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman.
Claressa Shields challenged Rolly Romero. Stephen A. Smith heard it and roasted her live on air. Rolly Romero heard it and said he doesn't hit women, and the entire boxing world is now in the biggest gender debate of 2025. 2 Olympic gold medals, undisputed champion, multiple weight classes. Claressa has done it all in women's boxing, but can she really beat a male professional fighter? This is Boxi News, and this debate just got very interesting.
I want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag, unless that's what you're talking.
Stephen A. Smith came out swinging. He roasted Claressa Shields directly for challenging Rolly Romero, and his argument was sharp. He said even if Romero stepped into that ring with her, he loses either way. If he wins, he beat a woman. If he loses, he lost to a woman. There is no good outcome for Rolly. The situation itself is unfair to him regardless of the result.
And the other day, Claressa Shields was on a podcast and she was talking about fighting, and she said that she could beat Rolly Romero. She said, and I think the guy came back at her saying, "Oh my God, he's a power puncher. I mean, once he connects." And she said, I'm bigger than him, and bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. So I have better skills than him, better boxing skills than him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Interesting. Give me your ultimate.
Rolly Romero responded with his own take, and it was surprisingly calm. He said Claressa could definitely beat him. Why? Because he doesn't hit women, simple as that. He wouldn't feel comfortable fighting her in the ring regardless of the circumstances, but then Rolly got more serious. He said he didn't understand why Claressa kept targeting him when there was never an actual fight plan between them.
Specifically with me, I think, of course, she is the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest female fighter of all time. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or questions about that. But I don't know why she always targets me.
Like, did you two run into each other? Anything that all these years later, it's
those were the first 2 interactions. I remember the exact dates and everything because, well, I remember everything that has happened to me in my life.
Because, I mean, I know you're not the first, because a couple of years back, I know her and Keith Thurman had words flying back and forth.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But it's still, at the end of it, I don't care. Me and her will never be in the ring. I do not hit women.
He acknowledged her greatness as a female fighter genuinely, but made it crystal clear. Male and female boxing are separate for a very real reason. Divisions exist to ensure fairness. He respects her skills completely, but a real fight between them is simply not appropriate. Stephen A. added another important point that many people overlooked. Claressa has sparred with men, and that footage exists. But Stephen A. drew a clear line between sparring and professional boxing. A sanctioned fight involves completely different stakes, intensity, and rules. Sparring experience does not equal professional combat readiness against a male fighter.
She's great, but there's male and females, and it's divided for a reason.
I mean, in a way, it's created headlines for you. I mean, no one expects you and her to fight. So, I mean, it's not like anyone out there is calling for a Rolly Claressa Shields fight. It just, I know it came out of left field for a lot of us on the sidelines. We were like, you know, probably She could call out Michaela. She could call out Katie Taylor. We're like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight.
And Stephen A. made sure everyone understood that while also giving Claressa her flowers. He said she is no joke, and that's the real truth. Claressa Shields is no joke. In women's boxing, she is an absolute unstoppable force. But against a professional male fighter like Rolly Romero, the physical differences become impossible to ignore.
No joke. She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only.
Even lighter male fighters hit differently than any woman she has ever faced. Their punches, strength, and resilience operate on a completely different level. Claressa pushed back hard, though. She said Rolly's success comes from power and awkwardness, not real technique.
Accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezurn and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be, it would end.
And she pointed to something that cannot be ignored. Every highly skilled fighter Rolly has faced has knocked him out. She used that as evidence that raw power without true boxing ability has a ceiling. And Sergio Mora brought the most balanced perspective of all.
Go where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney, a dog walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
Stephen A. roasting her, Rolly saying he doesn't hit women, Sergio Mora calling her the greatest female boxer alive, and Claressa refusing to back down from any of it. Could Claressa Shields realistically fight male professional boxers, or is this just the greatest hypothetical debate in boxing history? Drop your honest opinion below and subscribe to Boxi News.